soup. That's my bad. What's going on, everybody? There it is. There's our, yeah, you like that? Huh? Wagner commits to Arkansas. That is like that. There you go. There's the show. Roll the credits. That's the show, baby. I am, if I look tired and, well, listen, this came out of nowhere. I was in the backyard at our fence table that we built with our neighbors, eating barbecue, drinking some black apple, and I get a text, Wagner is a Razorback. Not for my Discord, by the way. Nobody in Discord bothered to ping me. Hey, Ty, big deal. One of the biggest commits of the offseason. Some might argue the biggest. DJ Wagner is a Razorback. Way to go, Discord. Thought you guys had my back. I guess not. This is why I need more people in Discord. I'm tired, but I've been waiting on this one. Well, we all have, right? We all have. This shirt is disgusting. I used this shirt this morning. We were unloading one of my in-laws' storage facilities. You know, I love my in-laws. Wouldn't they ask me to do anything, I'm going to be there to help them out. I've got great in-laws. I'm very lucky, by the way. But haven't showered, haven't rested, spent a little bit of time with the kiddos, hung out with the neighbors, drank, ate barbecue, and then we get this at the end of the night. Huh? That's the way you do it. That's how you celebrate, right? Okay. Before we go any further, I do want to say, I know we've got listeners, of course, all over the state of Arkansas, even outside the state, and even overseas, to Tusk Talk with Ty. However, here at home, here in NWA, we got hit with some harsh weather, some really bad weather in Bentonville and Rogers, some other smaller towns in the area hit by a tornado and some high winds. Storms, damaging winds. I've seen some just awful footage online, and of course our thoughts and prayers are with those people. Anyone who's been affected by this, it sounds like everyone. I think we had one guy in our Discord who was sharing pictures of his parents' home. Looked like their living room had caved in. So that is awful. So I just want to take this time, just let the people out there know. I know I've got listeners out there. Of course, and to everyone, whether they're Hog fans or not, they're Arkansans. This happened in our backyard. It looks like some people have really come together over this. We're finding out that dogs are being found on Facebook, and they're posting these dogs that are being found. And so yeah, we're of course thinking of our family here at home, right? Our brothers and sisters in Northwest Arkansas that were hit and affected by this storm. So again, thoughts and prayers. It's awesome that we have a place like Discord where people can kind of talk about it. And again, we had someone who was sharing some imagery, some pictures of what happened to them and their neighborhood and their parents' house. So yeah, serious, sad, heart breaks for those people. I cannot imagine what that would be like. So yeah. All right. Now, This is you know what? This is a good way to cap the night off, though, right? This is how you do it. Was sitting here debating this morning. I was telling my wife I got to build a show for tomorrow, and I don't know what the hell we're going to talk about outside of maybe doing a reactionary to finding out who Arkansas is going to play in the Fayetteville Regional. Now, of course, we know Arkansas is going to host. That was official. That was officially made today. We found that out. Arkansas will host. We'll find out tomorrow, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, who they're going to play. So we did have that, but then it's like, what else are we going to talk about? I didn't see this DJ Wagner stuff coming. Didn't see it coming, and here we are. It's great. All right. Shout out to Patreon supporters. You guys, you help keep this ship afloat. And, of course, to our awesome sponsors, Direct Service Overhead, the Garage Door Company, same-day services, quality parts, affordable outcomes. Give them a call today at 501-244-3667. And, of course, better than best results. Links provided for you down below. Insurance Max. InsuranceMax.online. Check them out as well. They cover all four corners of our wonderful state. Business, personal, life and health insurance, retirement. They got you, okay? Wes and the boys. They got you. How about this? If you haven't heard yet, if you're new to the show or you've just missed it, they're offering right now at Insurance Max, sign up or call for a free quote. You get a chance at winning. You get a chance at winning a copy of EA College Football 2.5 when it drops in mid-July, July 19th. And that's for the standard game, right? That's the whatever it is, 70. I think it's $70, right? So that's for the standard game. That's awesome. That's a really cool deal. We are doing an online dynasty in Tusk Talk. You do have to be in our Discord. That's already something that's going to be that's you got to be in Discord for that, right? So we can dish out XP. We're going to keep up. I'm going to do the whole thing with it. I'm really excited. Really excited. It's going to be awesome. The Madden 2.5 or Madden 2.4 online has been way more popular than I thought it would be. It just seems like, most Arkansas fans are not really NFL fans unless they're Cowboy fans. Maybe some Chiefs fans, maybe some Titan fans out in East Arkansas, but not really. I was really surprised at how popular that is. I think we're up to like 15 people. It's incredible. All right, make sure you guys like and share. Farrell says, blame it on Discord, Ty. We're here for you. I'm shocked that no one tagged me. To be fair, it is a holiday weekend. I get it, But they were talking about it. No one even bothered. No one even bothered to tag your boy. Make sure you check out. There you go. There's the call-in link if anybody wants to call in. Saints fans in South Arkansas. Is Arky 56 in here tonight? That's a good question. I don't think he knows, but I did tell our Discord about his recent boxing match. I didn't tell him that I told Discord, and he's going to be embarrassed. Arky 56 got into a little bit of a scrap in Fayetteville. Some dangerous stuff. He's going to text me here in a minute. I can't believe you told them that. Arky 56, Dad, if you're in chat, you need to tell the people what just happened. What happened? I would like for you to call in, Dad, and tell us what happened. Because what you've told me so far is you got popped in the mouth and then you managed to pull the guy in the truck or something and start and pound it on his face. Why don't you? We want to know. Of course, Long Shank says prayers going out to everyone. Absolutely. Again, I know it's a weekend. It's a Sunday night. I don't typically go live on Sunday nights. You guys usually expect me on Monday, and then obviously whatever happens throughout the week. So the odds are a lot of you are going to be watching this Monday. You're probably enjoying your holiday. Well, there you go. You got some more good news to talk about, right? Or to be excited about. How about them Hogs? His heartbroken hog. That's right. There you go. It's good. It's good. This is good news. This is again. It's out of nowhere, but yeah, we knew it was going to happen. We knew Wagner was going to commit. We knew that this was going to happen. I kind of thought we wouldn't find out until maybe the middle of the week. Wagner, of course, a Kentucky commit or a transfer, a one-time Kentucky commit. Oh my goodness. How's Kentucky Twitter handling this right now? Are they having a panic attack? Because they thought for a minute there that maybe he wasn't going to end up in an Arkansas jersey. And yet, here he is, 6'5", 195-pound combo guard, 10 points, 2 boards, 3.3 assists per game. He shot just out the 41%. Terrific player. Of course, this is a guy that, Cal is developing along the way. Just had a couple of really good games against Arkansas. He had a really good game. Other than getting into a little bit of foul trouble, he had 19 points. No assist in that one, though. No assist in that game. And then probably one of his best games was Georgia. He had a double-double, 10 assists, 18 points. And it looks like 1 steal, one rebound. His season high was against Arkansas. No, that's not right. Hold on. Let me scroll down. He scored. He did pretty well. 28 in the ACC SEC challenge presented by Continental Tire. I don't know if that what I'm looking at's right here. I mean, look, this is a guy that's like, here you go, your eighth guy to your roster. And we already said before adding this guy, this was already, I felt like a top 12, top 14 roster. Wagner just it feels to me like a Final Four. I mean, it's there's just too much talent, and I realize it's tough to make any judgments anymore because of the transfer portal. You don't know. I mean, look at Dalton Connect and what he did at Tennessee. Who would have thought that guy? I mean, yeah, he was. I mean, we all know in the portal, okay, he was a somebody, but he really impacted Tennessee, the SEC. Took Tennessee. I mean, they had some success, right? You just never really know. And maybe Arkansas's got one of those on their roster this year that's like above everybody else. He's so much further above. We know they've got some NBA draft picks. What it's just, this class is just insane. This so far. So that's Zvonimir, Adu Thiero, DJ Wagner, Jonas Adu, Carter Knox, John L. Davis, Boogie Fland, and Billy Richmond. Billy Richmond, a lot of people are saying we're not giving him enough. We're not giving him enough praise. We're not talking enough about him. And I don't know if that's the case or not, but I know that listen, I think we're excited about this entire roster. So that leaves them with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots open. Cal says he's not going to fill the whole thing up. How many more spots? Who do you look at now? Who's next? Who are the next couple of guys? If they add 1 or 2 more, who are they? Pretty exciting. Pretty exciting stuff. Don't forget, it is a call-in show if anyone wants to, call in. Now, can we please stop doubting Cal? Who's doubting Cal, Michael? Michael, sometimes you just talk to you let the lowest common denominator. Like you talk to that Hog fan that probably barely knows like they watch maybe 2 games a year. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. If they're doubting Cal in terms of his ability to bring in this caliber of talent, I mean, then that's just someone not even worth, you can't let them. My God, could you imagine if I just sat here and went over Hog Twitter every day? You can't just box them out, man. Prayer, I already read that part. Do we have the best starting 5 in the SEC? It's got to be up there. I mean, they have a full rotation. Now, I always thought Musselman's way of roster building made sense. Just fill up every spot. It's going to make practice that much easier because you're going to have good talent on good talent, especially with the kind of names that he was bringing in. Just awesome. Incredible. Hate to interrupt the great basketball news, but Ty, how do I sign up for college football? So it's real simple, Jarrett. You just got to join our Discord. You just got to join the Discord. That's all you got to do, man. The link is in the description box. They still call it the description box, but it's under that. I think it's more. If you look on the more tab. No, man, we'll always talk a little. Someone got a little upset at me because I talked to EA College Football, the last live show. Is this a game show? Grind to Shine TV says, blank, yeah. Finally, DJ, let's go. I can't repeat the F-bomb. Can't do that anymore. YouTube apparently does. Somehow they do. They track what you say. I don't know if there's like a transcript somewhere. Oh, Lord. Can you imagine the file they have on me? I don't drop a lot of F-bombs, and I know there's plenty of YouTube channels that swear left and right. Way worse than I ever did. Hit that like. That's right, man. Arkansas basketball or Arkansas baseball is like a UFC fighter with great wrestling, I think Kopesky's been hitting the sauce tonight. Arkansas baseball is like a UFC fighter with great wrestling with a weak chin. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. Tide, talk about what you want. You know I always do. I just love pointing and laughing. I always do. Talk about whatever the hell I want. So again, DJ Wagner, who's more of a combo guard type. This is a guy that's just came out as a freshman, pretty good player, put up good numbers again. This is a guy, former 5-star out of Camden, New Jersey. Not a big shock to anybody. Not a big shock that this is happening, right? We all know. We all knew this was going to happen for the most part. It was that long pause. And we even had a couple of shows like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to tell you, but I always tried to end it with, I still think he's going to be a Hog. I still think he's going to be a Razorback. And he is. Yeah. And he is. So you still have some names to keep an eye on, right? So we can mark DJ Wagner off. There's still questions. Do they go after Igor anymore? The 6'7", he's more like a 3. He could play the 3. They call him a combo guard, but I mean, he's got ball handling skills and all that. The offense could flow through this guy. I think he would be a high assist guy, but I think with what Coach Cal would do, I could see him putting him out at the 3 spot. You know, have him hang around. He could play in and out. Igor would be a good get still. Do they still make an attempt if Will Riley is going to reclassify from 25 to 24? He would still be a 5-star. Someone has told me no matter what classification, he is big time, 6'8" forward who could play the also a guy that plays more like the 4, depending on what Cal runs on the floor this year. JT Toppin. Now I haven't, because I've been on not vacation mode this weekend or since Friday, but I've been kind of not as paying attention. So I don't know if all these guys are still available. Jalen Wells, another forward. You know, we know that they're talking to plenty of forwards. Coleman Hawkins, these are guys we all think are going to stay in the NBA. JT Toppin, one of them. So what is next? You got Wagner. Do you still go after Igor, or did Igor commit somewhere? Does anybody know? I don't know. Again, I've been kind of preoccupied. This is exciting. So I don't know if 247 has updated their basketball recruiting. Let's see here. Have they? Sometimes they're pretty quick, actually. Let's see here. We know it's the number 1 recruiting class, number 1 transfer class. It's like it's the number 1 and really nobody's close. Yeah, they added him. There he is. DJ Wagner is officially added to 247. That's now 3 former Wildcats on the Arkansas roster. Drink those Kentucky tears, baby. Drink those tears. Yes. I love it. Where are the Kentucky fans at? Oh, they're butthurt. That's what it is. I'm watching you. You crybabies. I don't care I don't care about anything else. I don't care about any other sport. You hired a goofball. I hope it's not the Drinkowitz. Drink has turned out to be a pretty good football coach. It feels like that's who you just hired. Not gonna lie to you, I do like the way that guy runs offense. I think Kentucky, even though I can't stand Kentucky, can't stand their fans. It's really just fun, but I do like, who they hired. This guy runs a very interesting offense, and I am curious to see what they look like. But I feel like they're going to be bad. I just don't think they're going to be that good. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this guy comes in and year 1 right out the gate, he proves us all wrong. You never know. I think he is a quality basketball coach. It just feels like a Pelfrey type hire. Does it not for them? For them. Now, to be fair, I don't know. I mean, Pell's first year, he got past the first round. He beat Indiana to advance. Let's see. Go Hogs. What's up, Mark Beard? How you doing, man? Again, make sure you guys like and share the content. Subscribe if you're new. For all the people who are probably, again, you're probably watching this Monday morning on the 27th. Yeah. Yeah, my week's going to be a little strange. So it's good that we're getting this live in because I won't be live tomorrow. I will not be live on Monday unless there's reactionary content to be made. But this week's going to be, we're celebrating our 18th wedding anniversary. So that's obviously we're going to probably go out on Friday. So I don't expect to be, I don't know. Might be some reactionary content. I don't know. Ty, I think we need a power forward kind of like Brazil, to be fair. And if you guys haven't been paying attention to what he did in the NBA or what he's testing out as, have you seen his numbers? Brazil's testing really well. So I don't know if there's too many Brazils out there. Get Igor and Coleman Hawkins and let's ride. If they get Coleman Hawkins, if he completely, listen, we got, what is it, the 29th? When they can bow out, is that right? I have it in one of my notes. I'm pretty sure it's the 29th. Let me scroll up. Yeah, May 29th is the NCAA deadline for players in the NBA draft to formally withdraw and return to school. So, again, that's why I said this week's going to be crazy. Hey, new member. Welcome. Little Joker. What's going on, man? Welcome. I don't promote memberships a whole lot. I'm going to be real with you. I promote Patreon a little more, but I do appreciate you guys who join. I don't make member-specific content just because YouTube is so damn greedy. They take so much. So I'm like, nah, I ain't doing that. Doing it all on Patreon. But again, I do appreciate you for becoming a member. Sure hope your family is okay. We're doing good, Kate. It did not hit Springdale. It did not hit East Springdale. We're very lucky. Very lucky. Okay, so Leslie wants to know how many, so we'll go over this list. We have Zvonimir, okay, the big 7'2" center. Adu Thero, guard forward, 6'8". He's going to end up playing the guard or the forward. DJ Wagner, 6'3" combo guard. Jonas Adu, so that's 4. John L. Davis, some people seem to think he may still be entertaining the NBA. I don't know. I saw that someone posted that, and we put it in our Patreon. I think John L. Did he not declare that he's putting his name out? Am I crazy for thinking that? John L. Davis, Carter Knox, Boogie Fland, who's a point guard, 6'2" point guard, then Billy Richmond, 6'6" guard / forward. Coleman Hawkins is one to watch. I agree. If they get Coleman Hawkins, if they only just get Coleman Hawkins, if he takes his name out and decides he wants to come back, from what I understand, Arkansas is most certainly in the mix. I think that's pretty much common knowledge at this point. Keep an eye on him. Again, the 29th, pay attention to that day. And then obviously the days following, right? So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total players now. You have an 8-man rotation right there. I think you have an 8-man rotation right there. You already had a 7-man rotation. So you've got those spots left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I hope I'm helping you out a little bit. Hogs, yeah, here you go. Coleman Hawkins is one to watch. He could get drafted late in the second round, but he could make more money if he stayed in NIL. And that's the question. How much money is available in the NIL? We don't know. We know there's no transparency with this stuff. We have no idea. But that's what this comes down to. Is there really an NIL concern? I saw somewhere, I don't remember if this was a Twitter or Facebook thing, but they felt like they only had the money for one more player where they could throw a good $7-figure or $1 million at. I don't know if there's any truth in that. I don't know. I don't know how anybody would know that, to be honest with you. What up, Ty? Don't ever apologize for being late. I don't know why y'all do that. I'm glad you're here. All that I ask, like, share, subscribe. And obviously, Hoyt's a subscriber. And I think he's already liked the stream. Now all he's got to do, share the content. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Kate, I appreciate you so much for thinking of me and my family. That's so sweet. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. You guys as well. Again, if you're late, we already talked about at the beginning, but thoughts and prayers, of course, with everybody in Bentonville and Rogers with that tornado and the dangerous winds blowing through. Man, that was crazy. The footage is heartbreaking. It really is. I hope all you guys listening or your loved ones or friends and family, I hope they're all okay. I'm late, but I'm here. Welcome, Boss Hog. There you go. All right. Yeah, no one saw this coming. Like, I'm still getting text messages right now on my phone like, what the hell just happened? He committed? Wonder what the holdup was. Yeah, that's I wonder if we're going to hear anything about that. I would truly love to know. What was the holdup? $1 million sure seems like a bunch of cashola for a basketball player. Well, that's one of the rumors that's been floated around. I have no idea where it comes from. My guess is probably a message board, probably one of those free boards. I drove through a tornado down here in Houston 2 weeks ago. Weather has been wild. Man, be careful. Did you guys see the footage? Of course, it's in Oklahoma. It's always in Oklahoma. But these people all huddle inside a gas station, and they're running inside the gas station. And as they're coming in, no more than like maybe 5-10 seconds after the last person gets in, you just see these high winds just eat up that other half of the store. It is insane. It's crazy. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. Apparently no one was killed. I don't know if there were any injuries or not. I watched that and I thought, oh my God, are we about to watch? Is this about to get bad? It turns out they were all okay. Thank God. Thank God. Shout out to my boy, Zach, who I know he's busy tonight. Zach Hall. If you don't already follow Zach Hall, you need to. For your own sake too. I mean, he covers the weather. It's at WX Zachary. I'm gonna have lunch with him. We text each other every once in a while. We're gonna have lunch eventually when he comes back up to Springdale. But yeah, go follow him. Go subscribe to his channel. Tell him Ty sent you. Tusk Talk with Ty. Of course, my wife is sending me TikToks while I'm live. Anyone else's spouse do that? Just send you. That's the new love language. Sending TikToks, apparently. But yeah, go follow Zach. Can be a lifesaver. I mean, really, Zach does great work. There are plenty of great storm chasers out there. He's one of the best. I think Northeast Arkansas is supposed to get hit, right? Or is it? Has it already? I hope not. We should be good, but who are 9th and 10th? Says not Nick Cox. What the super chat? Appreciate you, Nick. Thank you, man. YouTube is greedy, but super chats are always welcome. This is what's up. What's up, Kirk Sorrells? Is that how I say your name? Are you new here? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, Kirk. Maybe you're a long time. We call them Tusk Talk lurkers. Maybe you're a long time lurker. My TikTok inbox says 99 plus from the wife. Oh, Sarah needs to get in here. We're celebrating our 18th wedding anniversary, man. I don't look it. When I tell people I'm coming up on December will be our 20 years that we've been together. When I tell people that, they're like, how old are you? You look, I mean, yeah, you're fat, but you look like you're maybe in your mid-30s. I'm like, no, I'm 40. And yeah, I'm a one-woman guy. What can I say? In Jonesboro with my mom this week. We are okay so far. That's good to hear. That's very good to hear, Kate. That's awesome. So yeah, if they could get Hawkins, I don't know. I mean, you know how Cal is. But I say that God only knows what he does with the rest of this roster. I mean, you've got plenty of open spots. I think he goes after at least one more. I know he said, I think he hinted at 8 to maybe 9. I feel like he's going to end up with 9 or 10. And I feel like he's kind of backtracked that a little bit. Maybe I'm crazy. Again, when you talk as much to the media as Coach Cal does. What's everyone's speculation on how much NIL we have left? Yeah, we talked about that too just a second ago, Nick. So some of the smoke, some of the rumors were that they only had enough for one more big name. Now, listen, that's probably nonsense, or maybe it's true. I mean, when you consider the kind of talent they have on this roster, you start to wonder maybe they are starting to reach the bottom of the well. If that is the case, is that including, or was that when that statement was made? Because we knew DJ Wagner, we've known for a while now. Is that statement being said knowing that they've already spent that money on DJ? So it's DJ Wagner and they've got room for one more in terms of big time NIL money. That's the question right now. I don't know. I've talked a lot about transparency. We don't have any in the NIL department. There's none. There's no transparency outside of just like the stuff with John Tyson, right? Y'all's marriage is almost old enough to buy it. Oh, it's almost old enough to go to Dixon Street, isn't it? Why you got to do me like that, Boss Hog? Come on now. That's funny. Yeah, we've been together a while. We have been through thick and thin. Can't wait. Can't wait for 18 more awesome years and then some. Arkansas Hoops will go 25-5 next season. Listen to that. Yeah, when we had, again, this is a call-in show, by the way. If you guys want to call in, there's a link. Let me post it one more time. When Brim, who I'm surprised he's not here, he must be working, or he's probably celebrating the holidays, right? When Brim asked me, and I think I said 27 wins, maybe. I think maybe I said 28. I still feel pretty confident that they can get in that neighborhood. I still feel pretty confident that they can get in that neighborhood. And now it's, at the time when I said that was with the assumption that they were getting DJ Wagner, and they got him. So now it's like, okay, so they can get Coleman. Oh, there she is. There she is. There's the wife. I was talking about your TikToks. That's your love language now it's the TikToks, Sarah. Told them we were celebrating our anniversary this week. One of the best 8 players in the nation. This rotation is absurd. And to think that they could add more names. That they will add more names. Listen, they're going to. Where's Jerry Jones? That's a good question. What's Jerry Jones going to do for football? Come on, Jerry. We need a big like Hawkins. We'll be straight. I would be 100% fine if that's all they did. I still wonder if they're going to entertain the idea of Igor. I mean, the guy he's a combo guard, and then he could also play. He could play, I think, 4 spots on the floor. I mean, he's got good ball handling skills. He's got it all, man. I mean, I think Igor could be pretty great. I don't know what his ceiling is. I don't want to go there. I would love to get Igor, tall shooter, playmaker, loads of potential. I agree 110%. Yeah, I don't know if now they want to go back to if they do want to go after one more big, and if it's not Hawkins, who else out of the portal? By the way, this news first broke. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. We have to give credit where credit's due. I think this was Richard Davenport, maybe? Or was it Aaron Torres? But I want to give credit. Richard Davenport's my guy. I like Richard a lot. But he's the one that posted this, in case anyone's curious, like, where's this coming from? It's coming from, I first saw it from Richard. I don't know who actually broke it first. Sources: Kentucky transfer DJ Wagner commits to Arkansas basketball. Sources have told the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette that Kentucky transfer DJ Wagner committed to Arkansas basketball this weekend. It looks like maybe Travis Branham. Now that would make sense. But see, he's giving credit to Richard. There you go, RD. That's my guy. There you go, Richard. Yeah. Hey, again, special shout out to Patreon. If you guys want to join Patreon, get in on the chats. You can go into Discord. You don't have to be a Patreon member to join our Discord, okay? You don't have to. But if you want all the the meat and potatoes, you want access to all of Discord, that's what you do. You sign up for Patreon. There's also videos that are exclusive only to Patreon supporters. Gafford playing tonight. Yeah, I might get a chance to watch him. Or actually, maybe not. I feel like Kentucky has had way more commits, but I feel like we've gotten better quality commits. Number one recruiting class right now in the portal. Incredible. I'm greedy. I want both, bro. Give them all to me, baby. Come on. Come on. We have to look at Kentucky Twitter. I really want to see what they're saying. Who should I look at on Twitter where the meltdown is happening for Kentucky fans? On three sports, Kentucky fans just yeah. It's a smart decision. I'm reading some of the comments. So far, no heartbroken Kentucky fans. Where are you? Someone on Twitter said, Chipper on Twitter says Cal is pillaging Lexington. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Kyle Tucker or Matt Jones? Yeah. So one more time, let's go over these targets that I think are left that they may entertain. Okay. Igor Demon, combo guard who could really play the 1 through 4. He is he's got a nice shot. I like him a lot. Cal, apparently he likes Cal a lot. The belief is, or was, he would likely follow Cal. Other schools have been involved in his recruiting. I don't know who. You've still got Will Riley, who's trying to reclassify from the 25 class to the 24. He's a 6'8" forward, 5-star. And then Coleman Hawkins, the guy a lot. I think I agree with you guys. If you've got room for anyone that's left, it probably would be. And if you got the pick, it probably would be Coleman Hawkins, a guy who's really come a long ways. 6'10", 230-pound forward. If he pulls his name out the draft, it sounds like Arkansas would be in the lead. Jalen Wells is another name, 6'7". I think he's kind of a spot up 4. But all those names, him and those three, Coleman, Wells, and JT Toppin, all three of these guys, the last thing that I'd read anywhere, whether it be, Twitter, the reliable national media, Twitter, and even some of the local media, sounds like those three guys, Toppin, Coleman, Hawkins, Jalen Wells, are likely to stay into the draft. You got Wagner out of the portal. We're still kind of wondering what they're going to do with Igor. Will Riley, again, a 6'8" forward, 5-star. There's still some guys. These are some of the names to circle in on. Every day there's new names, right? Discord. You guys may not be paying for this information, but Arthur Kaluma is a name that's been brought up. And if you're unfamiliar with Arthur Kaluma, he's a kid out of Kansas State, 14.4 points a game, 7 boards, 2 assists a game. It's not bad for a big or 6'7", 225. Pretty sure he played the 4 for K-State. He'd be a fourth-year guy, so you're getting him an upperclassman, played in the Big 12. I'm sorry, he played in the Big 12 1 year. Before that, he was at Creighton. But he had his best year at K-State last year, 14 points. So his name came up, trying to figure out what they were saying about him. Sounds like he's someone that maybe this just might be a name somebody's throwing out there, but all more the reason why you should join Discord. Join our Patreon. The basketball conversation never stops. Football, I know people aren't as excited for football, and it's also that time of year. The recruiting's about to pick up a little bit. We're going to get some more recruiting news. We've got some visits that are already planned coming up soon. Brian, what's our tallest big man? Well, you got Zvonimir. Zvonimir's 7'2", Brian. So, yeah. Well, that's big news tonight. Getting finally getting Wagner to commit. He averaged close to 10 points, 2 boards, 3.3 assists, 6'4", 192 pounds, depending on what site you look at. This is, someone they're pretty excited about. This is another one of those developmental guys, highly recruited out of high school. Big get. Expected get, but it's still big. All right. Again, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. One last time, I'm going to tell you guys about our online stuff that we are doing. We are doing Madden right now. We're doing Madden 2-4 Online Dynasty in Tusk Talk Discord. You could be you could play on PC, Xbox, PlayStation 5 or 4, whatever. It doesn't matter. When we leave Madden behind after EA College Football 2.5 drops, we ask that you be in our Discord. You got to be in our Discord to sign up. You don't have to be Patreon. It's a free league. We're probably going to do some giveaways for it, or at least for winners. If you win something, or if you finish, maybe you have the best record and the tie. If it's a tie, maybe we go on points, and then maybe you're eligible to win something. I don't know just yet. Right now, it's just for fun, but we ask that you play on PS5. It is not cross-platform. So if you buy it on PS or on Xbox and you want to be in our league, sadly, there's no cross-play. Unless that's wrong, unless that information is wrong, then obviously we'll make the change when it's necessary. But yeah, so that's all we ask. Join our Discord and get it on PS5 if you want to be in the Tusk Talk EA College Football 2.5 League. Probably going to do some giveaways for it. There's also a conversation that I'm having with someone about doing, maybe putting together a Patreon league, doing an online dynasty for a Patreon league. I don't know just yet. There's probably going to be some XP opportunities in there as well for our Discord people. Well, I mean, of course, if you're active in our Discord. So shout out to Patreon supporters. You guys are amazing. We are giving away Corliss autographed. That's for legendary status. You have a shot at winning this bad boy right here. Autographed Corliss card. Big nasty. You can see it's autographed right there. Got a shot. The $8 folks are going to get this, or well, one of them, whoever wins it, gets this foil Gafford card. Check that out. If you're a Bulls fan, you'll really like that. And then the $4. This is actually a pretty good one. Darrell Walker. That's for the $4. All you got to do is be a Patreon $4. You just got to be a member. That's it. You got to be a green name to be eligible for that one. So that's it, man. Right there. Shout out to sponsors, direct service overhead, the garage door company, same day services, quality parts, affordable outcomes. Give them a call today, 501-244-3667. Their link is provided for you down below. Insurance Max, speaking of EA College Football 2.5, as I said earlier, sign up or call for a free quote. Get a chance at winning a copy of EA College Football 2.5 on them. You get a shot. All you got to do is you just got to go to their website, call maybe Tuesday, and you get signed up and a shot at winning EA College Football 2.5. They offer business, personal insurance, life and health, retirement, and they cover all four corners of our awesome state. Got some funny fellas in Discord. Some funny fellas. All right. The return to Rupp will be classic. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. All right, that's going to do it. I obviously won't be live tomorrow. I'll probably be back sometime in the middle of the week. Maybe if we have any more reactionary content, never say never. I may even go live tomorrow if there's something worth reacting to. But more than likely, I'm going to be out of the office tomorrow. So I'll see you guys at some point later on in the week. Enjoy your holidays. Happy Memorial Day. And thoughts and prayers to the folks who were affected by the storms and the tornadoes that hit NWA. All right. I will see you guys later on. Enjoy the rest of your week.